as a griffin, pretty much. And one of them tropical wyverns, them blue wyverns that fly over water, you can get a speed boost over it. Just need them two. Other than that, you're fine. But the best way to do it is get a wyvern and just get a wyvern, fly up, do the thing and everything like that, and boom, 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 and you'll be away. Because they'll give up eventually. They're more badass wyverns than they are on any other map. But if you just go up and then go all the way down and go up and all the way down and move them around in there, you're fine. I've even seen it myself on the thing. What up, peeps? Here's GMW time. Sorry I'm a little bit late. Camera. I hate when my camera doesn't work when I turn my thing on. I turn Streamlabs on, man. I have to restart my friggin' computer just to get my camera to work. Shit makes no sense. In any way, let me get my Mix It Up app up. Mix It Up app, please. Thank you. Hey people, Num v Num. Right, while I'm waiting for my Mix It Up, yeah, I did Spider-Man yesterday. I started my Spider-Man series. By the way, thank you to everybody who came in and did that Spider-Man, was a part of that Spider-Man series. Much appreciated. I had a lot of fun playing that game yesterday. And I seem to be a little bit better at it than I did when I played it the first time. I'm a little bit more aware of things now. I wasn't aware of stuff back in the day, but I seem to be more aware of it. I might even have a practice on it, offline. Do like an offline session, just have a little thing. You can watch the video back, people. You can watch the video back, it's fine. But yes, I stream Monday to Friday, ladies and gentlemen, on this channel, unless I decide to take Friday off. So it's basically Monday to Thursday, Monday to Friday kind of deal. Depends what mood I'm in. All depends what I feel like. I think I might be on tomorrow. I might be on Arc tomorrow. But we'll see what happens. No worries. If you had a doctor's appointment, you had a doctor's appointment, people. Important stuff matters, ladies and gentlemen. If you can't make the stream, if you have appointments, if you have other stuff to do, that's fine. We all have stuff in our own IRL to do. You know? We all have important stuff to do. You know? It is what it is. Fact of life. You know? There's a lot more important stuff to do than there is with streaming. Streaming's always going to be here and whatnot. But if you've got IRL stuff to do, like doctor's appointments, or you've got to be somewhere, or do all that, you handle that business. You take care of that business. Right, as always, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to GMW on a Tuesday and Thursday, I always have fun booking this show. Yeah, it was a bit of a struggle, this one. But here's the deal, ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages. We're going to kick off with Orange Juice Jones. He's going to have a little promo. Then we're going to have a three-way dance with Sabu, Billy Partigan, and Evil Joe. Excuse me. Then it's Adrian Webb, the newcomer, the relatively newcomer, taking on Drex. Hopefully Drex can keep his winning thing going, or his record going, or everything like that. But Mr. Adrian Webb will be looking to shut that up, if you will. We'll find out later on. Loco's going to be talking as well. And then Loco will be back out later for this. This is one of the main events today, ladies and gentlemen. It is a six-man brawl. It is a six-man brawl, ladies and gentlemen. It is Goldberg. I can't believe I'm putting Goldberg with the Trailblazers. But in any event, it's Goldberg and the Trailblazers teaming up to Fist the Lobos. Even Tuberman's even out here today as well. He's going to be calling out, I'm guessing he's going to call out, what's his name? The Big Amish. Also today, if we can go back, this is another match as well. Tag team match. I was so impressed with these two as a tag team, and I'm talking about Bianca Fish and Colleen Masters. Last week, I was so impressed with them as a tag team, and they're going to go up against two people who are going to be facing each other a week today. We're going to have a match a week today for the women's title. Mercedes and Lady J, Wolfpack member. Lady J, by the way. Also today, the main event of this episode, or one of the main events of this episode, one of the big matches of this episode today. If you go back to LCW last Friday and watch me beat the living piss out of that Psycho Clown and cost him his world title, even though I didn't win the world championship, I injured him, so now the LCW world title is vacant, and a week tomorrow, it'll be me versus Mass Terror for the LCW world title. You might get a little preview of it today, because it's a hardcore Ironman match. That means most falls in 15 minutes wins the match. And I hope to God I do what I did to Mr. Psycho Clown, because if there's ever another one who deserves an ass whooping like Psycho Clown got, it's this git. And also it's all leading into what happens next week as well, with the Anarchists taking on the NWO and me in a Survivor Series type matchup next week. Also, little word of warning, ladies and gentlemen, with this one. I tried this a week ago, and it kind of conked out. So I had to go a different route with it, which I ended up giving you a main event. If it does it the same again today, it's a rivalry match. If it does it again today, don't worry, I have a plan B. We'll go to this, which is this, me calling out somebody. I'm going to call out Matsuda. I'm going to have one more chat with Mr. Matsuda later on as well. And then we'll go back to the main event, which is a three-way dance, which I've got a plan B. So basically what I'm saying is this. If plan A here doesn't work, plan B it is. So I've got a plan B, so don't worry about that. I have a match against the new kid. Yes, you do. Drex has a match against the new kid today. Adrian Webb. And Adrian Webb beat AJ on, was it, yes. He beat... Thanks for that. He beat, what to call it on Tuesday, AJ. Fucking 4-6-1-9. So that's what cost him. And again, it happened with Sting in the match with OJJ as well. Although Sting did do 6-1-9s. You know, it happened with Sting in the match with OJJ. If he hit the Scorpion Death Drop, didn't go for the cover. Same with AJ. He hit about 4-6-1-9s and didn't go for a cover after them. If he'd have went for the cover, he might have won the match. But he didn't. You know. And in GMW, if you don't capitalize on it, you're going to lose. Simple as that. If you don't capitalize on the momentum you build, you ain't going to win matches. Simple as that. If you want to win championships, because that's how you get championship matches, winning matches. And Drex and Jason Blade are highly contenders for a tag team title shot anyway, considering. Because as a team, they've actually been on the roll. But AJ, like people said, Num said in the chat there, back to the drawing board for your brother. Yes, and your leader is going to give you a good swift kick in the ass. So, Just making sure everything is good. It's GMW tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The final episode of GMW. Don't worry, none of the series. It's still going to continue. It's the final episode of GMW before next week's pay-per-view. A week today is GMW Survival. Same time as today. GMW Survival right here on this channel. Do not miss it. You do not want to miss it. Okay? GMW Survival. That's the big money pay-per-view show, which is going to be taking place next week, headlined by Loco Joe defending the World Championship against Goldberg. Next Tuesday, GMW will be here, but it won't be a show. It will be the behind-the-scenes stuff, how I create the arenas, how I create the belts, booking the matches on the show and whatnot. You will see that next Tuesday. So if you want to see if you want to get a sneak peek of my behind-the-scenes stuff, and you want to get a sneak peek of what arena I'm going to be using for the show, tune in next Tuesday. You'll get your answer. So that's always what I do. I always do that to fill time. It keeps the schedule flowing, if you know what I mean. So anyway, ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all the ages, this is GMW on a Thursday. Like I say, if Plan A don't work in the main event later on, Plan B it is, ladies and gents. So we'll see what happens later. I have a Plan B, so don't worry about it. You will get a main event by the end of the show. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is GMW on a Thursday, the last show before GMW Survival, which is a week today. This is Gamesmatter Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to GMW.
Try to kill me when I fought back. I cracked the scars with a baseball bat. But justice will never make this right. I need to run and stay out of sight. And no choice, it was me or them. Now for a lifetime I'm condemned. I could forget my old set way of life. I'll go to prison or die by the night.
Oh my! I love that fucking theme song. Hopefully I will revamp the intro. It's still going to be the same intro, but I'm going to update it a little bit as well before long. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final episode of GMW before GMW Survival, which is a week today. My name is Gamesmatter, here at your service one more time. Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, or Hamilton, Canada. Hamilton, Canada. I fucking butchered that, I know. Let's do this. This is GMW on a Thursday. I know I butchered that. I should have just said Canada, really, shouldn't I? Sorry to any Canadians out there. Right, Orange Juice Jones. He's obviously going to come out and have a little chat about his unified, I was about to say universal, unified TV title match next week. It is a three-way dance. It will be this man, it will be it won't be Goldberg, it will be Sting, and it will be Hannibal Black, who OJJ faces later on, hopefully in the main event. So, it'll be these two. It'll be these three next week in a three-way dance, vying for the TV championship, unified TV title. Also next week, it will be the women's title. All titles are on the line next week, except for the hardcore title. Women's title, the four main prizes are on the line next week. 4 titles are on the line next week. It will be the world champion, Loco, defending against Goldberg. It'll be Loco defending against Goldberg. It'll be OJJ defending against Sting and Hannibal Black in a three-way dance for the TV belt. Also next week, don't forget, the Trailblazers. Okay, the Trailblazers go up against the Lobos, the team of Ray Wolf and Maximum Carlos, and that will be for the World Tag Team titles. Also next week as well, Lady J takes on Mercedes for the women's title as well. Plus much more action next week as well. As well as, and also not to forget as well, the Anarchists, Matsuda, Azreal, Mass Terror, and Matsuda, Azreal, Mass Terror, and who else? Matsuda, Azreal, Mass Terror, and Colby Jordan will take on the NWO and me next week in a Survivor Series match. And I think somebody's going to be getting fired. Seems that the mic doesn't want to work. I swear OJJ is turning heel. Hey OJJ. I swear he's turning heel. He's getting some heel tendencies about him lately. Not that that's a bad thing. I mean, we are the Wolfpack Mafia, and we do what we want, and we take control of what we want. That's how we roll in the Mafia. But I swear he's taken some heel tendencies. Maybe he's going to save his token for the ring. We'll find out later on. Because he is scheduled to go one-on-one in a rivalry match with Hannibal Black. And if that fucks up like the Hannibal Black and Giant Matsuda match did a week ago, don't worry, I got plan B. If plan A don't work, plan B will, let me tell you. And I'll make sure of it. Right, we kick off with a three-way dance, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, children of all the ages. Billy Paragon, Mr. Sabu, and Evil Joe. Now, this was based on what happened last week, because, in my opinion, Sabu and Billy Paragon had a nice little match last week. And a great match as well. Billy in the losing effort, losing to Sabu. But for some strange, unknown reason, Evil Joe came out and fucking beat him up. Beat both of them up. So, it is what it is. But we'll see what happens next week. I will be in and out right now, but I'm leaving the tab. That's fine, OJJ. Appreciate it. You'll be in the main event later on. Or hopefully in the main event. Yeah, to be honest, you will be in the main event. If, like I say, if plan A don't work, plan B will. So, at the end of the day. What up, Norman? Welcome in. Yes, GMW. Welcome. This is the final episode of GMW before next week's pay-per-view. GMW Survival is next week, right here, streamed live on this channel. If you want to see how I take care of the business, as well, how I create the arenas and whatnot, tune in next Tuesday, you'll get all your answers. Because you're probably thinking to yourself, all those people that are new here on the channel, you're probably thinking to yourself, how do I create my arenas? How do I create my belts and everything like that? No problem. Norman, no problem. You know, yeah. How do I create my belts and everything like that? Well, if you want to know how I create my belts and create my arenas and that, tune in next week, you'll get your answer. So, without further ado, let's get this three-way dance underway. I was going to book this for the pay-per-view, but I thought, fuck it. You know, let's have this match now. Suck the pay-per-view. So, yes, the women's title will be on the line next week. The tag team titles are on the line next week. The TV belt is on the line next Thursday. And the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line next week as well. And all that going down with the fact that the big Survivor Series matchup, or the Survivor Series war, involving the Anarchists, the NWO, and yours truly. So, yes, not all the belts will be on the line. Otherwise, I would have put my hardcore title on the line, unfortunately. But I'm not going to do that. I might put the hardcore title on the line a week today or a week on Tuesday. So we'll see what happens. But the hardcore title will be on the line, will be defended at some point. Like I say, it's pretty hard to defend a belt when you're busy wrapped up in wanting to beat up the anarchists. But anyway. Is open to all audience. I don't know what you mean by that. Everything's open to all audience on this channel. I am not PG. Okay? I'm not PG. Let's get that straight right now. I can't be PG if I tried. But if kids want to come in and watch this, as long as they behave themselves, as long as they get their parents' permission and whatnot, you know, they do it at their own occurrence. I can't stop people from coming in here. The only time I give a damn about people coming in here is when they or underage or whatever it is if they disrespect me. If you disrespect me, you get banned. Simple as that. That's the only time I care. If kids want to come in and watch this, it's their funeral. It's their funeral. Like I say, I welcome kids. As long as they behave themselves, I welcome everybody. I am not PG. Let's get that straight. Okay? I can't be PG if I tried. So, what you see on this channel, what you see streamed on this channel, what you see out of me is what you get. Anyway. Like I said, I'm open to all people. Everything. Everybody's important on this channel. Like I say, without the streams, without people coming in and viewing my streams and everything like that, I'll be doing this to 0 people. You know? Every single viewer that I get, no matter who it is or what it is, at the end of the day, they are important. You take the time to come in here and say hi to me and lurk. You don't have to chat. I don't call people out if they lurk in the stream, like I've said before. You know, I don't call people out with that. If you want to come in and lurk, you're more than welcome to do so. The fact that you've come in here and took the time, whoever you are, whatever you may be doing, or whatever you may be, you know, the fact that you've come in and took the time to see what the hell I'm doing, that means the world. And I appreciate it. I've always been appreciative of it. That's not easy to say. Evil Joel, ladies and gentlemen. Sabu and Billy Paragon. Yes. Evil Joel, Sabu, and Billy Paragon in a 3-way dance to kick this off. Now, 3-way dance rules, ladies and gentlemen, is simple. Whoever gets pinned hits the shower. For Evil Joe, for example, to win this match, he has to beat both of them. Or hope one eliminates the other, and then he can capitalize. Straight jacket, DDT. Mr. Paragon in a little bit of trouble there after starting a good offense. That's a reverse Rana from Sabu. The homicidal, suicidal, genocidal, former Grand Slam winner of ECW. ECW legend too, by the way. And Mr. Paragon with the damnedest rainmaker you will ever see. Like I said, last Thursday, these two, and I'm talking about Paragon and Sabu, had a great match. Tremendous matchup. And Billy lost the match to Sabu. And then Evil Joe comes in for some unknown reason and ruins it. Which has led to this match. And yes, Evil Joe beat Billy on Tuesday in a one-on-one matchup. So hopefully Mr. Paragon can get some sweet measure of revenge. First cover of the match, only a 1 count. Yes, Sabu indeed. Who I've had the pleasure of meeting. I've never talked to the guy. Hopefully I get the opportunity someday to have a little conversation with the guy. Maybe do an interview for the podcast, if you know what I mean. But I've had the pleasure of shaking his hand as well. And despite what people say, it was just an honor. You know, people say he's a dick, he's this, this, and this. Who cares? He was cool with me, and that's what counts. If he was a dick to you, there's obviously some reason behind it. Beautiful DDT by Evil Joel. Super kick missed. Sabu drapes him across the ropes. Arm drag takedown though. Boot to the midsection, or boot to the leg, and a German suplex sends Mr. Evil Joe to the outside. Now it's back to one-on-one. Sabu needs to get it. Oh my God, what a stomp by Billy. Billy now quick as a cat right up to the top rope and elbow to the back of Sabu. Joel getting back on his feet on the outside. Sabu, and that's a reverse Rana. Evil Joel. Like I say, Billy doesn't have to break it up. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. You can just stay there and watch the pain and then capitalize on whatever happens after it, pretty much. Should Sabu get eliminated there. Suplex counter. And a sort of like a pop-up Superman punch there. Knee to the back. Billy Paragon off the ropes. That is a spine buster by Mr. Evil Joel. I was about to say Billy Joel. But in any event. Yes, the main event, well, one of the main events is a hardcore Ironman match. A 15-minute hardcore Ironman match. You are correct on that one. It is Azreal one-on-one with yours truly. And like I say, go back and watch the LCW match with Psycho Clown. Because what I did on that match, I plan to do tonight with Mr. Azreal. I plan kicking his teeth in tonight. I put a beating on Psycho Clown and cost him his world title. I put him on the shelf. And Azreal's been asking for this for years. Will he get it tonight? We'll find out later on. Beautiful stunner. Boot to the midsection. Sabu now with Billy Paragon. Paragon gets thrown to the outside. Meanwhile, Evil Joel DDT Sabu. Clothesline by Evil Joe. Another one by Joe. Sabu on the ropes. That's like a splash in the corner there. Duck of the clothesline and a jumping clothesline as well. Billy back in the ring. Cover even. And almost eliminates Sabu. Head scissors takedown. Beautiful head scissors takedown by Sabu. Sabu now with Billy. Billy counters it. Roundhouse kicks and then a jumping roundhouse kick. A pop-up roundhouse kick. Yes, the world title match will be Loco Joe versus Goldberg, and that will take place next week. You get a little preview of that later on because Loco and Goldberg will be in action against each other later on. They are scheduled to wrestle later on. So you will get a little preview of that later on as well. Also, the Lobos and Trailblazers will be in action later on as well. All preview, all hyped up for next week's World Championship and respective matches going to take place at Survival. It is going to be a dandy, if you will. 1, 2. Evil Joe's getting so close to eliminating Sabu. It's always at the last second. I don't know what Billy did there, but anyway. Billy now with Sabu. Evil Joe puts an end to whatever that was. And watch the hair pulling, ref. European uppercut from behind. I know it's a 3-way dance and everything, and no disqualification to that, but come on, ref. Gotta watch that hair. That is a corkscrew pile driver. And that is... And Billy... That might have been a mistake from Mr. Paragon. But that wasn't by Sabu. Beautiful head scissors takedown. Is Billy now going... He's going... Oh, Sabu's going for it. It's the camel clutch. And Billy is eliminated. I guess that's karma for breaking up the pin. Straight jacket DDT. DDT on Sabu. Evil Joel, look at the couple eyes. 1, 2, and Sabu just will not quit. I swear, Evil Joe has come so close to eliminating Sabu, and it hasn't get the wishing. Whirlwind heel kick, and you know where you learned that from. His former ECW Tag Team Championship partner, known as Rob Van Dam. Billy eliminated, has to go back to the ringside, well, back to the dressing room. It is one-on-one, Evil Joel and Sabu. And Sabu gets thrown to the outside. Evil Joel, cocky punk, but a talented one. Boot to the midsection. There it is. Sabu. Can you get him this time? That's a corkscrew tombstone. 1, 2. And he just kicks out. How close can you get? Sabu coming ever so close. I believe he would have had him if Billy didn't break it up there. I don't know why he did that. Going for a cutter. Doesn't get it. Evil Joel again. Straight jacket. DDT. Going for the cover, maybe? Nope. Springboard moonsault, version of the line salt. 1, 2, and Sabu's like, fuck that. Going for another one. Surely that's it. 1, 2, and for goodness sake. How close can you get? Duck of the clothesline and clothesline himself. Kick to the stomach. And now he's going for the camel clutch. He made Billy tap out with this a little while ago. Will he be able to do the same with Mr. Joel? Nope. Joel gets out of it. Double arm DDT, straight jacket DDT. I was supposed to say double arm DDT there. Go for the cover. And finally, Joe gets the victory. Credit to Sabu, but Evil Joe gets the win. Wow. And I think I'm going to book a match next Thursday. I think I'm going to book Sabu and Evil Joe one-on-one. Yeah. And you know what? That might kick off the show. Sabu one-on-one with Evil Joel next week. And that'll kick off the pay-per-view. Will he be extreme next week against Sabu? Because it's going to be Sabu's type of match as well. Extreme Rules. We'll find out next week if he can be extreme. Right, next match, which I believe is Drex and Adrian Webb. I'm going to get another look at Mr. Adrian Webb as well. And hopefully Drex can do what AJ didn't do on Tuesday. So, we'll see what happens. Find out now. Thank you to everybody who's here, lurking and all that stuff. People are weird. Things are weird nowadays. Do. For God's sake, man. Right. Here we go. Drex and Adrian Webb. the next encounter here on GMW. The final show before next week's big money pay-per-view Survival. GMW Survival next week. Can Mr. Joe put on a better performance, or Mr. Drex put on a better performance than Adrian Webb? Guess we're going to find out. Because AJ let himself down. The 4-6-1-9s went to the 6-1-9 one too many times, if you ask me. So Adrian Webb got his first victory here in GMW on Tuesday. Looking for victory number 2. Question is, will he get it? Here comes Drex. Drex has been on the roll, and so has Jason Blade. I would definitely safely say, for now at least, Jason Blade and this man are... I love the logo, by the way, Drex. GMW, baby. That's the first time I've seen this attire. It's the first time I've seen this attire, and I'm very appreciative of that. He's wearing the GMW logo, ladies and gentlemen. Gamesmatter Wrestling here. Stream Tuesdays and Thursdays, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm very appreciative of that. That definitely gets some brownie points with me. So, he's also representing the Outlaws. He's a leader of the Outlaws. And like I said, him and Jason Blade are definitely in contention to get a tag team title shot. But they will be tested. Maybe they'll be tested at the pay-per-view. We'll find out. Like I say, I am considering putting them in a tag match at the pay-per-view. Against who? I haven't got a clue. I think I might know, but now thinking about it, I think I might know who it could be against. But anyway, that's then. This is now. Adrian Webb and Drex one-on-one. Collar and elbow tie-up. Mr. Webb brings Drex back into the corner. Are we going to get a clean break? Yes, we are. Collar and elbow tie-up again. Evil Joe won the the three-way dance triple threat match. Evil Joe, boot to the midsection by Webb. Webb now. Oh my God, he just took a forearm right in the face. The Iceman, as he calls himself, Adrian Webb. I have to admit, he was a very bit lucky on Tuesday, but like I was saying, if AJ didn't do 4-6-1-9s in one match, you know, AJ might have got the victory, but it is what it is. Yes, Evil Joe wins the first match of this episode. This is the second match of GMW. Beautiful knee from Adrian Webb there. Ultimate fighting style. We got that from the Daniel Bryan playbook. That stomp. He's going for the combination. His Drex blocks that. An orthodox leg sweep takedown. And now he's going for the roundhouse kick, which flattens Drex, but Drex smartly rolls to the outside. Drex now, roundhouse kick again. Right hand going for the combos. Doesn't get it. Drex blocks that and throws Adrian Webb right on the apron. Both men are on the outside. Ref's got a 10 count to work with. And a roundhouse kick. Boot to the midsection again. Air raid siren drop there, right on concrete. That'll knock the wind out of you. It's both men kind of 7, both men back in the ring. Right hand. Suplexed. Adrian Webb just dumps Drex on the and there as well. Combinations and the knees and Mortal Kombat. Oh my god. Version of a Pele kick to end that combinations off. Like I said, the MMA background. 1, 2, and only a 2 count though. Oh my god. Like an arm wrench takedown. There's the knee. And he hits it. The hip toss knee. Strike. He didn't go for the cover. He wants them combos. With a roundhouse kick. I'll knock the combo out of you. Oh, and a shot to the guts. Vicious from Adrian Webb. Just grabs out of him and sticks about 6 right hand. Look at that, he's doing it again. Them shots right to the gut of Adrian Webb, of Drex rather. Adrian Webb running knee. Hope he doesn't make the mistake that AJ did on Tuesday. Beautiful MMA takedown, ground and pound on top. And there's the armbar. Will he make Drex tap out? No, he will not. Drex gets out of it. Beautiful counter. And sticks some right hands right in his face. Drex needs to watch that arm though. Great counter from Drex. Drex now with the Irish whip. Up down, float over. And then plays a bit of mind games with him and throws him into the corner as well. And the beat down in the corner. Drex is going for the drive-by or version of it. The crowd are into it. Oh, double boot right to the face. Loco. Thanks for the host. Drex now. Yo. Right hand. Another right hand. Drex now off the apron, and that is a Triple H like knee. Maybe that should have been the other way around, I don't know. And there's that cutter. Like a version of the TKO. 1, 2, and only a 2 count though. Adrian Webb kicks out of it. I have to say this is a better match than Tuesday. For Adrian Webb at least. Combinations again, but roundhouse left rocks him, goes for the boot. Drex counters that, and Adrian countered whatever Drex was going for there. And then spears Drex right off the apron. Nothing fancy about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just a straight spear right off the apron. Hammerlock. And an elbow. I think Drex lured him into that, to be honest with you, but anyway. Drex now setting up Adrian Webb. Can he finish it off? Beautiful jump there. Beautiful counter there from Adrian Webb. Beautiful DDT. Like a cradle-like DDT suplex move, whatever you want to call it. Whatever it was effective. And there's the clothesline. He's going for that cutter again. He hits it. Version of the TKO move. Can he win the match this time? 1, 2. I think not, says Adrian Webb. Webb's like, fuck that. But this has been a tougher match than Tuesday for Adrian Webb. Suplex. There's that move Adam Cole likes to use. Cover. Could this be it? 1, 2. And Drex gets the victory over the newcomer. Drex with a great win, I have to admit. Beautiful cutter. And there's the victory. Yep. Drex is your victory. Great win for this young man. And he's climbing up the ranks. Not just in the tag team, in singles as well. He's getting big wins. Maybe a TV title shot will be in his future. Or maybe a hardcore title shot will be in his future as well. Because I am looking for a new... some new contenders. The hardcore title will not be defended though until after the pay-per-view. At least. Because I'm busy at the pay-per-view. Like I said, I probably would do 2 matches in one night, but the fact that I've got friggin' the other pricks to deal with the NWO, so it is what it is. Right. Let's see what Mr. World Champion has to say. And I believe the World Champion is very angry with Goldberg, but let's find out. Big thank you to everybody who's joined so far. A lot more still to come here on GMW. Big thank you to everybody who's came in. Like I said, this will be back next Tuesday. It will not be a show though. It'll be my behind the scenes stuff. Behind the scenes preview of Survival, creation of the Survival Arena. If you want to see how I do that, tune in next Tuesday. My Spider-Man episode 2, stream 2, whatever you want to call it, will be here next Wednesday as well. I actually had a blast doing that next week. Well, if he keeps it up, like I say, he's in contention of a title, of a possible title shot. Not just in tag team as well, in singles. You got a big win there against Adrian Webb. But like I said, I had fun streaming that yesterday, that Spider-Man stream. The next one's next Wednesday. September 3rd will be the next installment for Spider-Man. And then on September 4th, it's the big one. GMW Survival. So that is the schedule pretty much for next week. I have not a clue what I'm going to be doing on Mondays. I'm thinking of streaming Fall Guys again, but I could only stream that for an hour last time I streamed it, because I've learned playing Fall Guys, you appreciate brain cells, because you play with people who lack brain cells. I mean, it's just... anyway. Loco Joe hit Goldberg yesterday. Yeah. On Tuesday, we'll find out next what's going to happen now. Like I say, it's a big money matchup next week, and whoever wins that will meet pretty much. Whoever wins the local Goldberg match will face the winner of Big Amish and Tuberman, because Big Amish next week is defending the number 1 contendership that he currently owns at the moment. He will go one-on-one with what I call it. He will go one-on-one with what I call it next week. Tuberman. And Tuberman is aiming and desperate to become a 3-time GMW World Champion. Here he is, my enforcer. And current number 1 contender for the world title. No offense, Loco, but I hope this man, he needs to fulfill his dream. I feel if he fulfills his dream next week and beats Loco for the world title, he might even calm down a little bit. But listen, I'll be honest with you. Goldberg, as much as I love him, he's my enforcer. He doesn't have to drive me crazy sometimes. He really does. He missed out of the hardcore title. He could have had the LCW hardcore title. You know, I actually want to bring COD into GMW, but it's pretty hard to bring somebody if the download is not available, if the character's not available to download. Goldberg and Loco, Mr. LCW And yes, Mr. LCW is Mr. GMW as well, because he possesses the #1 prize in this company. Or in this promotion, whatever you want to call it. While this is taking place, ladies and gentlemen, you can see for yourself what's going down. You don't need to me to narrate it. You can see for yourself what's going down. Ark. I hope to be on it tomorrow. I have no idea. I'm waiting for a reply back from the Discord server, the owner of the Discord server, whether or not we can transfer from Val over to Crystal Isles as well. Apparently, he's done the map for. It has the same. It has the same levels as what it has on Val, but I don't want to neglect Val. It seems that everybody's probably going to be neglecting Val anyway, going on to the Crystal Isles server. Or they may very well neglect Ark in general. I don't know, don't care. It's not my deal. I want to play Ark. And I want to play the Crystal Isles server. I've already started the Crystal Isles server in single player on practice. But like I say, I won't know what's going down on there until I hear back from the guy who's in charge. So, will I stream Ark tomorrow? Yes. Will it probably be on the Valguero server? Yes. I might even do a bit of the Crystal Isles server as well. I don't know. I might even do it on the Allied Ark server should it be up as well. But like I say, if it's not there, I might start the Crystal Isles server tomorrow if he's not enabling the transfers. It's entirely up to him. I think it makes sense to make the transfers. He doesn't have to put the dinos on or anything like that. It's up to him anyway, like I said. But I'm not neglecting Val because I've just started going down the aberration zone on Valguero. And I'll show you that on Friday as well. Granted, everything's okay. So tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, it'll more than likely be an Ark stream. So, like I say, we'll find out. Oh! And this has just got personal. This has just got personal. Doo-da, doo-da. Anyway, like I said, it's all build up for next week. There's that roll of the dice move that he likes to use. He's used in WCW before. Duck of the clothesline, loco now, Irish whip reversal. Goldberg runs it, sticks a big boot right in his face. And a clothesline from loco. All right, ref, get in there. Get in there. There you go. Get him out. Get him back. Bill, chill. All right. Here's the deal. We're going to do this now. Coming up next. Can we get the Lobos out here as well? All members of the Lobos, please. Yes, Maximum Carlos, and Ray Wolf, please. Let's get them out here. Because I'm ordering a 6-man tag right now. 6-man Tornado Tag Extreme Rules matchup coming up now. It's going to be the Lobos, all three of them. Loco, the world champion. Ray Wolf and Maximum Carlos. That is now. And they're going to be teaming up to face Goldberg. And I can't believe I'm even doing this. It's going to be the Lobos, all three of them, taking on Goldberg and the Trailblazers. That is next. And it'll be coming up right after this. Are you looking for a gaming chair? Struggling to find that right chair for you? Why not try TriumphChairs.com for all your gaming chair needs. Look at the varieties, you look at the makes, look at them all and choose which ones you want. And if you do find the one you want, use Gamesmatter 10 for 10% off. TriumphChairs.com for all your gaming chair needs. As well, just making sure. Yes, we're coming up now. Everybody's in the ring. Let's get it all in the ring. We're not doing it. We're not worried about any entrances right now. Everybody's out. The Lobos will take on the Trailblazers. I can't even believe I'm putting the Trailblazers and teaming the Trailblazers up with freaking Goldberg. Because we're owed our rematch. We're scheduled to get our rematch for the tag belts. Although it's going to be with a little twist this time around when the Mafia gets their rematch for the tag belt. Because I won't be involved. When the Mafia eventually gets their tag titles, the tag title shot, their rematch, their rightful rematch, it won't be me. It'll be Goldberg and OJJ. So, yeah, can't believe I'm even freaking putting these two together. But anyway, like I say, tornado tag, anything goes. You know, what it is what it is. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, Gamesmatter 10 for 10% off triumphchairs.com. As well, not just for this Twitch. That's not just for the Twitch stream. It's also for the YouTube as well. If you see this on YouTube, triumphchairs.com. Gamesmatter 10 for 10% off. Anyway, let's get on with it. Ref, ring that damn bell, you pea-brain. Ring it. Ring it. All three of them. Let's go. So, this is a little preview of what's going to take place next week. Because you've got Loco and Goldberg for the world title. And yes, it'll be Maximum Carlos and Ray Wolf challenging the Trailblazers for the world tag team titles. As well, that's going to be taking place next week as well. Trailblazers, the only team in GMW that has beaten the Mafia in tag team action. But they didn't pin the Mafia when they won the titles for the second time. Yes, they are two-time tag team champions. But when they pinned the Mafia, when they won the second titles, they didn't beat the Mafia. They pinned the Lobos, and like I said, that's what's led to the tag title match, which will take place next week because the Lobos are pissed. But the Lobos will get a tag team title shot next week, and you've got the main event there, Goldberg on Loco. Like I said, it's a little preview of next week. And yes, next week's world title match will be no disqualifications. And all parties will be barred from ringside. That means the Lobos will be barred from ringside and the Mafia will be barred from ringside. So I'm barring myself. Not that I will need to be at ringside anyway, because I've got my hands full with the anarchists. And I would imagine OJJ's got his hands full as well, trying to defend or successfully defend that unified TV title. And keep that TV championship in the Mafia. But Lobos could walk out with the World Championship next week and the World Tag Titles next Thursday. Maximum Carlos there with a European uppercut. I bet Loco got a chuckle out of that. 1, 2, and only a 2 count though. Loco now with his contender. Goes right to Nicholas Bishop. Or the Bishops. Like I said, the Trailblazers, the reigning, defending World Tag Team Champions. Like I said, the only team to stop the Mafia. That's why I'm trying to build up my tag team division again. I'll try to rebuild the tag team division a little bit. 1. Only a 1 count though. Trailblazers could probably be my new, or my version of the Street Profits. Yes, but they are two-time GMW World Tag Team Champions. Will they be Tag Team Champions next week? And Goldberg was going for a spear there, but it got blocked. And a beautiful slam there. And a quick block there as well. 1, 2... Maximum Carlos had that pin, but Goldberg kicked out. Some good work from Carlos there as well. Because he slammed Goldberg with the slam, the angle slam, gets up, breaks up the pin, and then goes back and pins Goldberg. Or goes for the cover on Goldberg. Some great work from Maximum Carlos. The replacement for Punishment Martinez in the Lobos as well, because Martinez got kicked out of the Lobos because of his success here in GMW, eventually winning the World Heavyweight Championship. The Loco lock, and the Lobos win it. I thought they broke that up, but they broke it up. I thought they broke it up there, but apparently it was too late, and the Lobos and Loco strikes again with that Loco lock, which is his version of the sharpshooter, and it makes and he taps out one half of the World Tag Team Champions with it, I bet you Maxim Carlos and Ray Wolf love that. Advantage Lobos going into their respective matches next week. Maximum Carlos and Ray Wolf will challenge for the World Tag Team titles, and Loco will be looking to do exactly the same to Goldberg as he did there to one of the Trailblazers. Will he be still the World Heavyweight Champion? Lobos mean business. They could walk out with the World title and the tag titles next week. That is probably that, and from what they tell me, that is their dream to do. They want all the belts. Well, as all the belts as they can get anyway. But they want to walk out with the world title. The world title has always been in their possession, but they've never been tag team champions, or they've never had the opportunity to be tag team champions. That might change next week. Right, a very angry tuber man, ladies and gentlemen, who's been on the roll, but he feels he should be the #1 contender for the World Championship. But Big Amish put an end to that as well. As a matter of fact, it's not really Big Amish's fault, quite frankly. It wasn't really Big Amish's fault, quite frankly. Because, like I say, going back to the matches, I was meant to have Big Amish, the winner of Big Amish and Tuberman, take on the winner, or the potential winner of Punishment Martinez and Horse. But them two, as dumb as a bag of bricks, they ended up getting the double count out. So I tried to give John Moxley an opportunity as well. I was like I say, if you beat Goldberg, you can face out the Big Amish or Tuberman. Moxley loses to Goldberg. So I had no choice but to make Big Amish and Tuberman for the #1 contendership. But I felt, as I got a second opinion as well, I felt Tuberman deserved another opportunity at the #1 contendership. Even though the Big Amish is #1 contender for the World Championship, he might not be after next Thursday, because after a second opinion as well, Tuberman gets his rematch, and he'll get his rematch next week. But what does he want now? A new and improved Tuberman too, I might add. Because ever since he's turned heel and turned on the fans and whatnot, he has done very well for himself. He has done very well for himself. Very bald Tuberman as well. Yes, I took the hat off. Tuberman, the only man that's wrestled here in GMWI and in LCW too with a hat on. Yeah, go and figure that one out. So as well. There's my what I call it, and there's my sound clips as well. Here comes the Big Amish. The Big Amish. These two will meet next week for the #1 contendership. think next week, I've been trying to figure out what I can do with these two, because next week they're going to have their rematch. That's a done deal. They're going to have them another match. I'm trying to figure out what I can do with these two, because I don't want it to be a normal match. I want to put a stipulation in there. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with these two yet. How I'm going to use these two for next week. Like I said, they've got their rematch, like I said. I'm just trying to figure out. I don't want their match to be a... I want to have a stipulation in there, but I just can't figure it out. Maybe I'll put it in a cage or something. But I know the last time I had a cage match, Tuba Man, a bit. Oh, and the brawl is on. Tuba Man with a suplex, belly to belly suplex, roundhouse kick. But the forearm smash, Tuba clothesline. Running boot by the big man. Roundhouse right, no, forearm. Inside. Oh, Tuba Man gonna fly. Nope. Tornado DDT on the outside. Oh, and Big Amish gets back up. Oh, and then cover to that. Oh. Referee, get in there. Okay. That's how they want to play. Okay, that's how they want to play. That's fine. Bear with me. That's how they want to play. Okay. Backstage brawl. Let's go. I'm demanding it now. Tuba Man, Big Amish, backstage brawl. Let's go. Tuba Man, Big Amish, backstage brawl. Let's go. Let's go. Rolling it. Hold the phone. You two can brawl. The first one to knock somebody out. Blah, blah, blah. Go for it. You two want to brawl? Let's go. Let's go. Ding ding. Bring it. Let him brawl. Let him brawl. Headbutt. Superman, former two-time world champion, current king of the ring. And Big Amish came close to becoming world heavyweight champion, but unfortunately he lost the local. Great neck breaker move there. That's a flying clothesline by Big Amish. Big Amish now. Backbreaker. Break Amish. Beat the hell out of him. Oh, hammerlock. Oh, it's going for a right hand. Doesn't get it. Oh, head scissors. 2x619 coming up. I hope he doesn't do what AJ did the other day. Oh, and a super kick. Good grief. Suplex. Big Amish rolls to the apron. Like I said, these two will meet next week to determine the #1 contender for the world title. At the moment right now, Big Amish is the #1 contender for the world championship. After Survival, at least. Will he still be that next week? We will find out. Like I said, these two will meet next week for that right. So basically, whoever wins the local Goldberg match will face the winner of this match next week. And that will probably be a GMW Revolution, which is the next pay-per-view after Survival. GMW Revolution, coming soon. Superman wishing he was 500 pounds, displaying that power, gets out that choke slam attempt. Right, jab. Superman watching Road Dogg too much, but it was effective. Irish whip far side. Oh, and that punch right in the face. Rocks Big Amish. Tuberplex coming up. Or tuber superplex. Good grief. Probably the only time it's ever made sense to do that move. Oh. Like I said, anything goes in this matchup. Or whatever this is. It's a fight bit pretty much. Boot to midsection. Right hand. Irish whip and a DDT. That bust open. Big Amish. Big Amish in a little bit of trouble. Tuberman punch. Boot to midsection. Oh, and a clothesline. Vicious clothesline by the Big Amish. Big Amish should be looking for the choke slam. But he won't be getting it from that. Right hand, no, blocked. Going for a diving clothesline, doesn't get it. Tuberman hits the stairs very hard. Amish now, right hand, no, big chop. And a boxing right hook there from Tuberman and a clubbing blow to the back. And another shot. Big Amish looking for a weapon. Whatever it was, it's been blocked. Oh, Tuberman. Headbutt. Takes a headbutt. You want to know? I got mum. Kick to the gut, or knee to the gut. And a right hand rocks Tuberman. These two are just brawling on the outside. STO takedown. An Amish bouncing the head right out of Tuberman. Going for the chop. No. Tuber clothesline. Tuberman. Former two-time world champion. Looking to be a 3. These two are brawling. Boy, are they brawling. Oh, and boy, did Amish hit the... You heard that one, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, did Amish hit the guardrail. And again, he hit the stairs even, sorry. On 2 occasions there, very hard. Oh, and he hits it for the 3rd time. Tuberman in a lot of trouble. Well, actually, no. Big Amish in a lot of trouble, excuse me. I have no idea what Tuberman's going to be gunning here. I think he went to the well one too many times. Oh, and that one-arm spine buster. The big man. Oh, and that running DDT. Right hand. That rocked Tuberman, but Tuberman rolled out the way. Maybe played a little possum there. With a forearm. And a forearm smash that rocked Tuberman. Tuberman's forearm, I think, pissed him off a little bit. Both men back in the ring. This has just been one big fight. That's a rock bottom. But Big Amish right back up. Tuberman going for the power bomb. And he gets it. Tuberman. Giant swing, maybe? I think so. It's a hell of a guy to swing, let me tell you. Oh my God. Boot to the midsection. Double boot. Or basement drop kick, I suppose that's called. Tuberman looking to end this. Is he going for the stunner? He hits the stunner, and that knocks out Big Amish. Advantage Tuberman next week. Advantage Tuberman next week. Going into next week. Righto, Dano. Like I said, get me on Discord. Speaking of Discord, feel free to join the Discord if you haven't already. You're more than welcome to do so. Very quiet night here on GMW as far as people in the chat and everything, but that's fair enough. Either way, Tuberman gets a sort of a victory in the Brawl. But will he be able to do that next week? We'll find out. Right, peeps. Yeah. I know. Coming up next is tag team match that I cannot believe I'm putting together, quite frankly. But it is what it is. I have been so impressed with Colleen Masters. I was so impressed with last time I put these two together, Colleen Masters and Bianca Fish. I'm going to put these two up against two girls who are going to be vying for the women's title next week. Oh boy. So coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it will be the Undisputed Era, Bianca Fish and Colleen Masters, taking on Lady J, the women's champion, and her #1 contender, Mercedes. And that comes up in the second half, right after this. See you in a bit.
They try to kill me when I fought back. I cracked the stars with a baseball bat. The justice will never make this right. I need to run and stay out of sight. And no choice, it was me or them. Now for a lifetime I'm condemned. I have to forget my old set way of life. I go to prison or die by the night.
Yep, tag team action coming up now. Welcome to the second half of GMW, ladies and gentlemen, here on this channel. Oh, see you later, Nom. Thanks for dropping in. But we're going now to the second half of GMW. So coming up now is the tag match. Then it's the 15-minute Ironman match between me and Azreal. And then, hopefully, it's a main event. The main event match, which will be Hannibal Black and OJJ. Orange Juice Jones. We'll see what happens. Okay. Yes, we're going into the second half. I do that, put the intro up there. I try to make it like Warzone. Back in the day, the Warzone stuff. But anyway, like I say, we've got second half, another half of this episode of GMW to go. I know. I don't know what fucking Fortnite is, to be honest with you. I don't even know. Mario, Dinos, answer me this question, and please be honest. Is half the map still underwater on Fortnite? Is half the map still underwater? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's interesting to Fortnite. I've went the Marvel route. But, is half the map still underwater? Probably is. Bianca Fish and Colleen Masters, the female Undisputed Era. Oh, right. Well, that's one good thing they've done. That's one good thing they've done then. Because I went around a mate's house and I've seen it on stream as well with people. Putting the fucking, what I call it underneath, the fucking... half the map underwater, man. It was just ridiculous. And you got these sharks freaking going up, coming out to eat you and everything like that, and then freaking going up these freaking builds that you've got just to get you. Shit made no sense, is what I'm saying. You know, you think Fall Guys gives you lack of brain cells? Jesus Christ. Yes, the female Undisputed Era, led by Colleen Masters and vice captain Bianca Fish. Oh. Yeah, I think Epic's brains got flooded as well, if you ask me. Well, let's put half the map underwater and let's see how that pans out. Whatever. So yes, the female Undisputed Era. Well, two members anyway, but it's the leader and the vice captain. And like I said, I was so impressed with these two as a tag team. I was so impressed with these two as a tag team last week. And here comes my women's champion. The Echo version of Shaggy Angel. That's fucking epic, that, to be honest with you. But anyway, Lady J, the women's champion. A beautiful women's title belt. And also a Mafia member too, I might add. But she has to be forced to team up with... And she kind of hates me in a way. But... no, I did it. We both did it at the same time, Dino. And Mercedes, the number one contender. There we go. That was because we did it at the same time. The Echo version. But this is how it should be. Shorty, you're my angel. You're my darling. Life is one big... Anyway. Tag match. Enough of the singing. Car elbow tie-up. Bianca Fish kicking off this tag match. An unorthodox tag match, but a tag match nonetheless. With the women's champion, Wolfpack Mafia. Indeed, the only Wolfpack female, or the Wolfpack Mafia member that is a female at the moment, Lady J. And she'll be defending, like I said, she'll be defending that women's title against Mercedes next Thursday, but she's been forced to team with her tonight, unfortunately. Let's see how these two can fit well as a team. Cover. Only a 1 count though. But Bianca Fish and Colleen Masters were so impressive last week as a tag team. I decided to put these two together again. Colleen Masters will be looking to get a women's title shot down the road against Lady J. Beautiful judo throw there as well. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, 15-minute Ironman hard cold rules match. Azreal will go one-on-one with me. That's right. Azreal and me coming up right after this. My female will join the female UE if it's okay with the leader. I'll have a word, but I'm sure she'll be okay with it. Like I say, they've already got 4 members, but I'm sure they got 1 more. They got room for 1 more. Yeah. Like I say, you know where to find me on that one. Like I said, this is the final episode of GMW before the pay-per-view next week. GMW Survival a week today. Put that in your calendars, ladies and gentlemen. September 4th. GMW. Beautiful Dragon Screw. From the Women's World Champion. The Women's World Champion. Her first big title defense will be against her tag partner on the outside. Lady J with a fisherman buster there. Will she tag in Mercedes? Will these two work together as a team? She's bringing her over to the corner. Bianca Fish gets out of there. Because this may very well be a handicap match, to be honest. Let's go for a joyride. Linus Smag. Or Linus Smag. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Mafia. This is GMW for those of you that came in. Gamesmatter Wrestling here. Tuesdays and Thursdays only on the Twitch. Well, streamed live only on the Twitch channel. A version of the catatonic. Will she tag? Oh, when Mercedes tags in, okay. These two are going to work together. Even though they're going to rip each other apart next week. Half Nelson suplex. That's not easy to say. Colleen Masters, though, with a neck breaker of his own, of her own even. Wow. Teeth, anyone? Good grief. DDT. There we go. Colleen Masters. Boot to the midsection. And an STO. Colleen Masters. Mercedes going for a wild boot there. Didn't get it. Drop kick. Colleen Masters is quick, ladies and gentlemen. She is the inaugural GMW Women's Champion. And the inaugural GMW LCW Champion too. The LCW Women's Champion. Yes, I was on that other platform before coming to Twitch. Even though I was on Twitch before I went over to that other platform. It's just back in the day when I was on here the first time, before I moved over to Mixer, Twitch wasn't as good as it is now. And I will admit, I've had my issues with Twitch in the past. I've questioned and been critic of some of their stuff. And they have been, let's just say they've been dicks back in the day and everything like that. There was a lot of stuff that I didn't agree with and everything like that. But what they said when Mixer went down, their tweet, what they said when Mixer went down made me come back over it. Even though I was probably going to come back over it anyway. But, you know, I liked what they said when the whole Mixer shit went down. Yeah. I love how back in the day it was Mixer. Oh, come on. Oh, never mind. I was going for the card-out victory. Never mind. I loved how back in the day Mixer was, you could stream to Mixer through your Xbox. And I didn't even know you could stream to Xbox, stream to Twitch through your Xbox as well. But it's funny how they didn't do that. You know, you could stream to Twitch through the Xbox the way you did with Mixer. Because that's how you could do it on the PS4, on the PlayStation. Streaming to Twitch through PlayStation is like streaming to Mixer through Xbox, or streaming to Mixer through Xbox. It's amazing how they didn't do that with Twitch, Xbox. Anyway, to stream to Twitch through your Xbox, you have to get a download the app on the Xbox, which is ridiculous. I've done it, but I don't stream through the console, although I probably will do at some point. And we have a double count out. You could do YouTube streams on PS4. Yes. I don't know if you could do that, though. I'm pretty sure they've took that down. I don't know if you could do that through the Xbox as well. Whether you need the app through the Xbox to stream the PS4. To stream to YouTube through the Xbox. But I'm pretty sure you could stream to YouTube through that as well. I'll have to have a double check after this show. But yeah, double card out is what it is. Whoop-de-doo. We move on. Which is kind of ironic in a way, because coming up next... Alright. Because coming up next... Hardcore rules. Hardcore 15-minute Ironman match. That means false count anywhere. It's a regular hardcore match. False count anywhere, blah, blah, blah. Anything goes. The only difference is it's a 15-minute time limit. So most falls in 15 minutes gets the victory. And if you want to see a little sample of this, go back and watch LCW last Friday. Because I was in one against Psycho Clown. And I beat the hell out of him. So that's why I believe it's Loco's character. Because Azreal's been around since season 1 of LCW. He's been a pain in my ass since season 1 of LCW. I think it was Loco who made him, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. But I'm pretty sure it was Loco that made him. I've made 2. Me and Big Amish. Would like to change that, quite frankly. But I'll be looking to trim some fat when it comes to the GMW shows, the GMW roster very soon. So the stuff that I'm not going to be using, I'm going to be making way for new talent as well. So the people that I don't use, I might have to make way for new talent. All right. I don't know if that's him, but Like I said, this piece of shit's been around since fucking LCW Season 1. He's been nothing but a pain in my ass. Like I say, he's brought into GMW, hasn't he? I mean, I thought I got rid of him before, but then he came back in LCW, didn't he? And now he's haunting me in my own company. Sick. Because back when he was around in LCW Season 1, I was the booker of LCW. So this ought to be good. Please, God, let me beat the piss out of him like I did with the Psycho Clown, please. It is an Extreme Rules match. Ironman match rules. 15-minute time limit. Most falls in 15 minutes wins the match. And I aim to do what I did to Psycho Clown last week and put this twat on the shelf. We'll see what happens. Yes, Azreal. The biggest douchebag. LCW, it's Local Crazy Wrestling. It's still around. Local Crazy Wrestling is still around, Dino. It is this man's promotion. If you want to know everything about Local LCW, that's your guy. He is the runner of LCW. Mondays and Fridays. And LCW will be tomorrow. Yes, sir. Look at that beautiful t-shirt that I'm wearing. No worries. Like I say, if you want LCW, tune in tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Twitch.tv/LocoXJoe. LCW. Local Crazy Wrestling. Mondays and Fridays only on that channel. And yes, I am a part of it, because a week tomorrow, I will be facing Mass Terror for the vacated LCW World Heavyweight Championship. Tomorrow on LCW, it'll be a 6-man tag. It'll be a 6-man tag team war tomorrow, because it'll be me, OJJ, and Goldberg of the Mafia taking on Mass Terror and the remaining 2 members of Twisted Metal, which is Jester and Sweet Tooth. So, it's going to be an all-out war tomorrow. Yes, Jester got lucky on Tuesday. Jester got lucky on Monday. Will they get lucky tomorrow? Will they fuck? Like I say, Jester and Sweet Tooth need to go and speak to their boss. That's all I'm saying. Oh. Like I say, I hope I beat the piss out of this guy. I don't know why it did that, quite frankly. For those of you that are wondering, ladies and gentlemen, my game capture card broke. So, well, crashed. I don't know. Like I said, it's never happened before. Just the last time it did that before, it did it on the old OBS. And it took about an hour to fix, but apparently it didn't. Maybe I need to take out the... I'll tell you what I'll do. Tonight, before I go to bed tonight, I'll take out the game capture card. It's always been in my, what to call it, maybe it's... time it needs a break, so to speak, so... The main thing is, ladies and gentlemen, at least I get to do the show. At least I get to finish off the show. Like I said, we've got 2 more matches, and then the promo, and then we're done. Because I'll be calling out. Granted, I'm still in one piece from this match. Take your time, ref. Retard. Oh. I hate Azreal with a passion, but I gotta admit, he's good. Or maybe he's too overpowered, I don't know, but he's got the moves. Like that roundhouse kick he likes to do. which I hate so much, by the way. Come on, me. Sounds mad. Kick to the back. That's that stupid power slam he likes to do. 1, 2, and thank God I kicked out. Beautiful. This little forearm there. Let's still get back in this. Yes, we got the kendo stick out before everything went tits up. Oh, the right hand before he got to... Oh, and the right hand ducked. There's the neck breaker. Work that neck area. Not that it would matter. Azreal's so full of steroids, it's not even funny. Oh, choke. Oh, well. Like a choke strangle suplex. I almost messed that up there, I'll be honest. Right hand again. Going down. And a bad back. Right hand. Okay, so fucking OP, it's not even funny. There's that roundhouse kick again. Oh, for God's sake. One, two. Oh, thank God. Sit up, sit up, sit up. Right hand, no. Right hand again. And another right hand. Oh, please. Omega Driver. I fucking love that move. I fucking love that move, God damn it. Yeah? Yeah? Damn it. But that move has won me matches, ladies and gentlemen. And that move pretty much has got me back in this matchup, quite frankly. That might have paid off. That move might have paid dividends for me. That move is so effective, it's not even funny. That move would not be illegal here in WWE. That's for sure. Or maybe it will, I don't know. But that move is effective. And that move is, I think, has got me back in this match. I was out, it seemed to be out there for a minute, but I think it might have got me back in there. That God, I love that Omega Driver. It's so good. Just dropped him on his head there. If I hit him again with it, it's peak. Seriously. Oh, and a right hand catches him. And going for a choke slam, doesn't get it. Right hand straight to the gut. Back in the ring I go. Both of us, even. Goes to pick up the kendo stick, is he? What is he doing? That's the 630. He is so OP. 1, 2, and it's 1-0 to him. Come on. All right, it's 1-0. It's 1-0. That's fine. We can get this. Ref! Why do you need to come out? Just count in the ring, you tit. 1, 2. Just count in the fucking ring, you moron. Boot to the midsection. Going for pedigree, and he hits it. Now I beg you, go for the cover. Oh, not. Michinoku Driver. God damn it, man. Going for the kendo stick. Ow. Beautiful. Still misses. And he hits me. Yeah! Hits him. Got 7 minutes left to get one back. Just beat the piss out of it. There you go. Oh, he hits me. And he hits me again. Oh, no. That's a power bomb. Take your time, ref. It's 2 now. Fuck! Ow. Ow. Come on. Yep, there you go. Fuck's sake. Duck out the way and he still hits me. There you go. Boot to the midsection. Fucking drop him. Break his fucking... There you go. Pile driver. Cover. Oh, for fuck's sake. You gotta be kidding me, ref. Come on. You fucking kidding me right now? There you go. Pin him. Pin him. Throw him off the... Yeah. Going for the frog splash. On elbow. That works. Oh boy. Boot to the midsection. Going for another pile driver. If this doesn't work now, then I'm screwed. Pretty much. 1, 2, 3. At least I got one back. Yep. Clothesline. That's fine. Get him back up. Get him back in. God, for God's sake. How lucky can one git be? Oh my God, referee. There you go. Not gonna make any difference anyway. Okay, I don't even get back up, for Christ's sake. Let him get a weapon. It's 3-1. Of course he hits me with that. Of course he hits me with that. And of course he hits me with that. Fucking... There you go. Now I whack him with it. And he whack... Of course. Irish whip. Elbow. Please get a... Please, please, please. 1, 2. Of course he's not going to beat him with that. How does he get back up quickly? Oh boy. Fist drop. 2 and 40 minutes left. Ah, jeez. Right hand. Of course he counters it. He's got a fucking counter for everything. Ah, for fuck's sake. Suplex on the outside. Ah, you dumbass. That's the biggest bunch of bullshit ever. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Unbelievable. That's the biggest load of BS ever. He knocks the referee down. Referee slowly gets back up. 1, 2, 3, and he still wins. Unbelievable. Oh, you wait till next week. Oh my God, I'm gonna beat him up. Yeah, 6:30. Catches my knees. Oh, I hate his guts. I genuinely hate his fucking guts. The dirty son of a bitch this guy is. I tell you what. Next week, Survival. The Survival Series matchup that's going to take place. This 4-man Survivor Series match with the Anarchists, me and the NWO. I'm telling you this right now. It's going to be a fatal. It's going to be a 8-man tornado tag match. It's going to be anything goes. You win by eliminations. I'm done with it. You lucky bastard. Fuck off, Azreal, you prick. I'm gonna... Yeah, you haven't seen the last of this. You better hope you make it out in one piece next week, big boy. The biggest douchebag in my life. I hate him. What a prick. Yeah, you'll pay for that, trust me. Right, if plan A don't work, then we move to plan B. Remember that. Fuck you. Azreal, you prick. Azreal's got to pay for that. Not yet. I just lost to Azreal in that 15-minute Ironman match, and I'm not happy about it. Referee screwed me. Oh, man. Azreal knocks him down. He gets back up. Boom, boom, boom. And he still pins it. Yeah. Psycho Count pissed me off once, and look what happened to him. Azreal's going to be on that fucking list, let me tell you. You might even do it next week. Because like I say right now, I'm booking it now. The 8-man tag team war next week, the Survivor Series type matchup, is going to be no holds barred. It is the Anarchists against the NWO and me. Pinfalls count anywhere. It is elimination rules as well. It's going to be a war next week. Don't expect a wrestling match next week, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you that right now. Do not expect a wrestling match next week with the NWO, the Anarchists, and me. No, 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 no. If you expect a wrestling match in that 8-man tag team match, you're an idiot. It's not going to happen. It's going to be a fight. Because the Anarchists have pissed me off for the last time. Please, God, let this work. Oh, it did. A one-on-one contest. And Hannibal Black is about as dumb as a bag of bricks, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, now he sees it. Well, credit to OJJ, he didn't have to. But, like I said, these two are part of the triple threat match next week, guys. Guys, you do not want to miss that. It's a triple threat, no holds barred match next week. 3-way dance, whatever you want to call it. Hannibal Black and OJJ. You don't want to miss that. And it's 1-on-1 now. These two are going to score to settle. And we're going to settle it like now. This is non-title, by the way, just for the record. As well. This game's tremendous, by the way. Non-title, this match, by the way. And I love how Hannibal Black's still got his gear on. This is the normal OJJ, by the way, not the red and black OJJ that you're normally used to seeing. Is Hannibal Black going to take his gear off? Or is he just going to wrestle in his gear? Probably just going to wrestle in his gear, isn't he? Oh, beautiful DDT. From the television champion of GMW. And now he's going to take his gear off. The fists and the right hands and the more right hands and the more right hands and a fist. Oh, and a shot to the gut. Hannibal Black, former television champion. Like I say, 4 titles on the line next week. The TV title is going to be on the line next week. The War title, the Tag titles, the Women's title, the 8-man, which is now going to be an 8-man tag team Extreme Rules fight, is what it is. Also, Tuberman 1-on-1 with Big Amish to determine the #1 contender for the world title. As well, Sabu 1-on-1 with Evil Joel in an Extreme Rules match. Who will survive? You better find out next week. You're going to find out next week. Let me tell you. Right, peeps. Just replying to somebody there. It's going to be a classic next week. The 3-way dance. OJJ, Orange Juice Jones. It's going to be a classic next week, guys. An instant classic, I feel. This might steal the show next week as well. Might even steal the show. Yo, what up, Big Amish? Yeah, all's good. Had a little bit of an issue with my my game capture card crashing, but I've managed to get the show done today. All preparing for GMW Survival, which is next Thursday. And like I say, the match is taking place. Hope all is well with you, sir. Like I said, Tuberman will wrestle Big Amish next week. I don't know why it did what it did, but tonight when I go to bed, I'm just gonna unplug my game capture card. I think it's because of the fact that it's always in my PC. I think it needs a break. I think that's what it's telling me. I actually thought it was the old OBS again, Big Amish. You know, back in the day, the old OBS, it used to crash on the old OBS, and it usually take about an hour to fix. And I've never been able to get back on, but I think it's to do with the game capture card and, you know, the power of my PC and everything. So tonight before I go to bed, yes, it is. It is. The game capture card. It can be very hit and miss, and a pain in the ass too. But yeah, you know, you live and learn. You live and learn. That's all you can do. Tillman, thank you for the follow. The Jarrett Grits. Let me answer that. This is my own E-Fed, I guess you could call it, or that's what people call it. But this is my own federation, GMW. I stream this Tuesdays and Thursdays when my game capture card is working. Each and every Tuesday and Thursday here on this channel, right here. As part of WWE 2K20. And Hannibal Black just beat my TV champion. That's right. A little bit of momentum. But this is the closest thing I'll ever get to owning a real promotion, ladies and gentlemen. But in every event, this is what you get each and every Tuesday and Thursday right here on this channel. This is the final show before next week, because next week is the big pay-per-view as well. But this is GMW, Gamesmatter Wrestling. You get this each and every Tuesday and Thursday right here on this very channel that you're in right now. It is here Tuesdays and Thursdays, Wednesdays and Fridays on the YouTube channel as well. Replays will be on this channel as well as the YouTube channel as well. But yes, this is my own E-Fed promotion, whatever you want to call it. But this is my own federation. This is what I do. And I do it because I love it. You know, and I'm a wrestling fan. And the fact that WWE 2K21 is not coming out this year, this series will continue on 2K20. I'm not in no rush to get 2K Battlegrounds, although I probably will get it, probably at Christmas, or on a sale or something like that. But, yeah, it is what it is. But I do this because I love it. And I'm a wrestling fan, which helps. Which helps indeed. And I book the shows, ladies and gentlemen. Jarrett, I book the shows. I don't play, as you can see. I don't play the thing. The only thing I use the pad for is when I'm moving the thing and doing this right now, what you're seeing. I don't play the matches. I just book the matches, let the AI do its work. It is an interactive service, interactive series as well. So if you have the PS4, if you have this game on the PS4 and you have a character, upload your character to community creations using the hashtag GMW, and I'll download your character, and your character could be on the show. If you have an Xbox, take your character, send me all the instructions on how you made the character, aka the formula. Send me it into this, pretty much would be the best alternative. Discord. If you can't get me on Discord, get me on the Whisper on Twitch, and I will follow the instructions that you've set, and I will do it the best I can. And like I say, your Xbox character could be on here as well. And I'm only doing that because I created the Big Amish character, and that turned out tremendous and even better than I had planned. So, yeah, that's how you get involved. But if you just want to come in and sit back and relax and watch the show, Tuesdays and Thursdays, only on this channel. Yes, like I said, it blew my mind that I actually, that Big Amish character that I created, the Big Amish character itself, it blew my mind that it actually worked out and it turned out better than I thought it would be. Because I actually genuinely, 100%, Garrett, I generally 100% thought that was going to be the biggest clusterfuck I've ever tried, but it worked out perfect. Yes, both. AEW, WWE, Indie Feds, indie promotions, anything wrestling, I will watch it. You know, anything wrestling. I watch Impact Wrestling, or I check on Impact Wrestling, Ring of Honor, AEW, WWE. I've been a WWE fan all my life. I even watch the old WCW because I've got the network as well. Old WCW, ECW back in the day as well. Anything to do with wrestling is there. I'm down. Yes, it is. I do agree. And the simple fact that I agree is the difference between WWE and AEW. Even though I think WWE is slowly breaking away from it. By the way, this is me. I'm going to call out Matsuda. I'm going to take out my frustrations of losing that Ironman match on against Matsuda. The differences between AEW and WWE, at least in my opinion, even though, like I say, I think WWE is slowly breaking away from it, is WWE's PG. AEW's not. And that's the reason why what AEW is doing is working. Whether people like AEW or not, I don't give two shits. I love AEW and I love what they're doing. And like I say, AEW is not PG. So that's the reason why, in my opinion, it's better. Is it difficult based on the shows? Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, it is. And it's also ratings boost. And to be fair, from what I've gathered, Garrett, it is a success from what I've been hearing, because it has helped because Raw's 3 hours, as you know. So yeah, when I saw that for the first time, I generally thought of the Brawl for All back in the day. If you remember the Brawl for All back in the Attitude Era, I generally thought that. I think the main thing is with that is the matches are too short, to be honest with you. And I think it's just that to killing the time. I don't know about it, but yes, it is a bad way to break away, or at least try it is a bad way to break away from the PG thing. But yeah, and with Shane McMahon now apparently is the new creative or the new head of creative on Raw, you'll be seeing a lot more of that, whether you like it or not. My opinion about Retribution to me, I've actually know who they are. It's been linked who they potentially are, and I think one of them is Dominik Dijakovic. I think it's just a bunch of what I call it. If I'm honest with you, I might be wrong. It might be just a bunch of like I say, it might be just a bunch of it might be just a bunch of okay. Anyways, NXT is NXT. I like NXT a lot. NXT is NXT, so it is what it is. Just do this. Anyway, so yeah, that's just my opinion on the whole wrestling thing. It is what it is. What it is what it is. Right. So yeah. Sorry. Just thinking in the background. Maybe it is the new Nexus. Maybe it is the new Nexus. We have to see what they're like. I just want them to reveal themselves, because I think everybody knows who they are now. For what's been leaked, at least. But, can you repeat that? I didn't know you could repeat that. Wow. Let's go for a joyride. I didn't know you could repeat that. That's a first. Wow, that's a first. I didn't know you could do that. But yeah. From what I was told as well, you're talking about the new Nexus. From what I was told as well, guys, I believe the Nexus were meant to come back at WrestleMania time. But with the whole COVID-19 thing and everything like that, it kind of derailed it a little bit. Kind of derailed it a little bit. Big thank you to everybody for the follows and all that, guys. I appreciate you as well. Much appreciated on the follows. And this guy's just pissed me off even more now. Sick. Right. I want to join the community on Discord. Recent events. There we go. Right. So yeah, pretty much. Skip alert. Curtis Dashing, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Nope, not controlling anything. This is an interactive series. I don't do that. I'm all about unpredictability. That's not easy to say. It's all about unpredictability. It's how you put. It's all about unpredictability. For me, I think if I controlled the matches, it'd make it a little bit too predictable. But hey, if you could do that with your stuff and do that there, that's your deal. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I guess I have the last laugh beating up Matsuda. This is not the end of it. It will be sorted out next week. Next week is GMW Survival. You do not want to miss that, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to miss that. GMW Survival 1 week from today. I'll go through everything that has went on. Orange Juice Jones kicks off the show saying that he's going to retain he's going to retain the championships, the TV title next week. The Unified Television Championship will be on the line next week. Evil Joe wins the three-way dance. Drex beats Adrian Webb. Loco and Goldberg get into a brawl before Loco makes one of the Trailblazers tap out for the World Tag Team titles. Tuberman and Big Amish get into a brawl, and then they have their own match, which Tuberman eventually ended up winning. Will he be able to do that next week? Because at the moment right now, Big Amish is still the number one contender. Will that be the case next week? We'll find out 1 week from today, ladies and gentlemen. Double count out in this tag match. Azreal the prick beat me, and Hannibal Black gets a little advantage going into the three-way TV title match, and then the brawl with me and Matsuda. Are you controlling the match? No. What is your main titles? The main title is the GMW Unified World Championship, the Tag Team Championships, the Unified TV title, like I said, and the Ladies title, the Unified Women's Championship as well. Those are the four main titles, and yes, the GMW Hardcore title as well, which is currently owned by moi as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this episode. Oh, what was the episode anyway? Thanks for everybody who came in and do all that. Is my longest reign. The tag titles. The Mafia held the tag titles since 2019, 2K19. And they were champions ever since. They lost it once and then got it back a week later. And then they were champions ever since. Now they're no longer the champions. The Trailblazers got the belts back. So, yeah. We'll see what happens. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let you in on this right now. GMW Survival next Thursday. Next Thursday. Same time as today, 7 o'clock UK time. Whatever that is in your areas, please check it out. It'll be on the YouTube channel whenever. Cheers, Big Amish. Thanks for dropping by. Apologies for any glitches or anything like that, guys. I will re-upload this on the channel, on the Twitch channel and all that. Is this an online community? Is what an online community? What, the GMW thing? Yes. It is an interactive service. If you want to be a part of this and you have a PS4, upload your character to GMW. Upload your character to Community Creations using the hashtag GMW. I need to put this in my commands, actually. Using the hashtag GMW. If you have an Xbox, get me on Discord and send me the formula of how you created your character. Okay, how you created your CAW, and I'll download it to the best I can. Right, next week, GMW Survival. For the matches that are scheduled, Sabu versus Evil Joel. The Unified TV Championship match, which will be OJJ, Sting, and Hannibal Black in a three-way dance. The World Championship, Loco defends against Goldberg. The tag titles are going to be on the line. The Trailblazers defend the belts against Los Loco Lobos, team of Ray Wolf and Maximum Carlos. Also, the ladies' title is going to be on the line. Lady J versus Mercedes. As well as the now 8-man tag Survivor Series match, which is now an Extreme Rules fight. It's going to be an Extreme Rules tornado fight, pretty much. And that's going to be the Anarchists, Azreal, Colby Jordan, Satoru Matsuda, and Masterra taking on the NWO, Hogan, Hall and Nash, and me, the Godfather of the Mafia. Yours truly. So that is all to come next week, next Thursday. Next Tuesday on GMW will be my behind the scenes. So if you want to see how I create my arenas and stuff like that, tune in next Tuesday, because I'm going to be creating the arena that I'm going to be using for next Thursday's big pay-per-view show. If you want to see how I do that, tune in next Tuesday. I'll be back on Monday. Before that, though, I'll be back tomorrow with Ark. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing in respects of Ark tomorrow. In respects of what I'm going to be doing yet. I will be doing something on the Valguero server, probably. But we'll see what happens. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, we'll see what happens. And I'm glad you're all in. We'll see what happens tomorrow, guys. Yeah. It is GMW, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to miss it. I'll be back tomorrow with Ark. I want to go and sort some things out with this Ark server as well. The Allied Ark server and what they're doing and everything like that. So I hope to see you all tomorrow for the Ark. As well, if I don't, I'll see you next week or whenever it is. It's okay. What else am I going to do? What else was I doing there? Oh yes. Let's go and see who is online. Why is I always go into my friggin' edit system? I'm an idiot. Right. So, Mr. Booty Bandit. He's got there. Who is online that deserves the raid? Polar on there. No. On here. Nope, nothing there. Okay, so let's go and see Mr. Booty Bandit. Right, I'm gonna get this raid going right now. I will hopefully see you all tomorrow for Ark. If I don't see you tomorrow for Ark, I will see you next week, and I will see you again next Tuesday for more GMW. It is the behind the scenes next Tuesday, guys. Do not miss it. Okay, behind the scenes next Tuesday. GMW next Tuesday, and then it's the pay-per-view on the Thursday. It is pay-per-view week next week on the channel. If you want to see how I create my arena, tune in next Tuesday. I am done for the time being, guys. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.